While I'm happy that the Adeptus Astartes are getting yet another update for the 40,000th time this edition, and I am being honest that some of those models and new updates are actually quite handy and cool, I, a primarily base Xenos player, can't help but feel a little bit shafted towards all these updates. I don't really want to cause much of a fuss here, I just kind of wanted to voice my opinions regarding this because, let's face it, in terms of updates and new models and stuff like that, Xenos players usually get shafted with this because, well, we aren't that interesting for some reason. I'm mostly playing Tau right now, and yeah, the FAQ has been cool for us, we've had some good stuff for this edition, but doesn't it just feel that GW just pretty much promote the Loyalist factions and that's pretty much it? I mean, even looking at the Chaos Codex 2 update, if you compare it with the soon-to-be-released Space Marine version 2 update, it's a bit strange. They are completely different. I mean, let's face it, when you look at it, the Chaos update was kinda, yeah, it was needed, but still lacking when you compare it. Like, for example, these supplement books that might be released around the same time, I believe 2 of them are actually being released around the same time as the actual codex. They are actually breathing new life into certain legions, which, you know, would have also been cool for Chaos, because a lot of love needs to go to a lot of founding legions for Chaos. However, I'm imagining a lot of Chaos players would be angry if they needed to buy a 3rd army book for the same edition. But hey, if they're promising a new update like this should be cool. Maybe a supplement for the Emperor's Children and some new Noise Marines? Maybe something for the Alpha Legion? I don't know, I'm just saying it as also a Chaos player. Maybe something like this could also happen to the Xenos factions. We could get maybe a supplement for Farsight Enclaves, just something a little bit cooler. Something for all the Eldar craft worlds, the main ones at least that still stand to this day. I just think something like that would be cool. It just doesn't make sense if they're just going to do it for one race or faction and not do it for the others. But then again, we are talking about Games Workshop. This is a company which basically just doesn't ask its community what it wants. It pretty much just throws out anything and says, deal with it. With all honesty, this Primaris Lieutenant stuff is getting kind of boring. There's a lot of new models, and yeah, I understand this is their way of basically saying that eventually they're going to remove baseline Adeptus Astartes and then just make Primaris the new norm. But can't that be done aside of everything else? Like, one release for the Primaris and then one release for another faction. Obviously this would never happen because GW likes to create their own economy with these things. They would probably just say, yeah, get this Primaris, he's very limited edition, like they did with, well, Abaddon, where a lot of stores were left without him because apparently enough didn't get printed, or they just sold out too quickly in their words. Same as the contrast paints too. But let's not divert too much from the original conversation. I am more than aware that some of these models are just re-releases of stuff that came out on special packs and so on, but that doesn't excuse the fact that it's mostly Space Marine talk. I can't be the only one that's bothered by this. I understand the Space Marine players want a new change, the change is needed too, but come on, you know? There's loads of Xenos race and factions like the Necrons, the Tyranids and so on. Why can't they just get a nice little boost or a new updated book if that's the case? It honestly just seems really unfair that a bunch of new stuff is coming out for the Space Marines and then the Sisters of Battle and maybe something for the Grey Knights and then nothing for anyone else. Before anyone says anything, you know, I am happy for the Space Marines, I really am. I'm just clarifying that once again because people might just think I just want to bitch for the sake of bitching. But I know even Space Marine players think this too, because I've seen it on the Facebook and the Instagram comments where they've said, yeah, it's nice that they're getting a lot of love, but they'd also like to see love for their Xenos friends. Maybe I've missed an important update or two, I'm not too sure. I've only come back to 40k very recently, and I may have missed something, but to be honest, every time I've logged on Warhammer Community and scrolled down, and to be fair, I have scrolled down quite far, I've seen nothing of the sort. Barring the other stuff that's already been released and I've already been aware of, mind you. But what do you guys think about the recent announcement? I'm assuming there's a few loyalist Space Marines subscribed to my channel. I've seen some of you comment and your avatars are usually just that, like a Blood Angel symbol or a Ultramarine symbol or an Alpha Legion symbol. Yes, we know you're the true loyalists over there. Or if you're a Xenos player or a Chaos player like myself, let me know what you think about all this. Are you hopeful about something in this line being released for us in the future? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But with that, my friends, we've come to the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, might I suggest giving the video a like, or even subscribing to the channel, as it really does help us out. Links to our various social medias can be found in the description below. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you all again very, very soon. Have a good day.